So, um, so the shit I run into and what happened is, so I find myself in employments where the um, where the administration in complaint or dispute is Iran. And so the law calls it a attempted criminal theft out of book. And because one of the books say like financial civil bond of the United States of America and business creation or whatnot. And what they do is they went to court. So the cop committed a crime. Then they went to court and they said, "No, I do nothing for no one." And I'm like, "Fuck, that's common sense." And but the point is that you attempted a theft, and whatnot. So on top of that, there's the God thing, where everybody wants to be me, and yeah. And so what happened was, so the law calls it a book, part of a book theft. A cop committed a crime and then went off and told them that they could clean up in court. And so they appeared in court. That's like what the actual U.S. code says. So the so the cop, he goes off and commits a theft crime. And try selling it to them.
I try it, don't drink it. This one or this one? This good or this one? Oh, no lemon. What's that? Original. This one good also. I have no reason. Original, I don't see. Original is good. No lemon?
Yeah. So anyways, they committed document fraud and told them to go to court. Yeah, like that's what they really did, bro. Judge said hell no. And they went to court saying, we do nothing for no one. Me, you injured. Me not. And so... Money, 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 money. Thank you. So they went to court and spoke the theory of God. The theory of the basis of the war, the Muslim war. The bigger person can kill and most likely get away with it. And basically my mine, I give up nothing and whatnot. So when the war broke out, they actually went to court and said the cop told us, like they like plagued the court, and they plagued specific business channel courts where they committed their business larceny or business fraud, saying the cop told us to, because America's 98% bigger than them. And the theory of debt is an assumption. It's an assumption that people will be grateful for gas and pay. So So they ran to court, and they told the business courts and the financial courts that they were told by the cops to commit fraud and larceny or whatnot. A bunch of Iranis, they actually have a prison where 60% of the population is Iran or Iranian type. They actually released a bunch of them who legitimately pieced together business corporation ownerships and were frauded. And when the war happened, and they ran to the courts that they committed the crime with, or on, or by, through, and started telling about how the cop told them to do that and how they committed their crime. They released him. So the criminal, naturally, the moment you see the force. You know, if you're so big on that force, then it would have never have happened. That's what the fuck the law said. So they released some of them, and they were issuing certificates of business to them. Yeah. Whatnot. Yeah. So what a business certificate without a business is, I have no clue. But just like money without a bond. Yeah, they went public. And I actually know a guy that has a business certificate and no business. Yeah. Shit's eerie at his house. Go over to his house. I got plans. I got approvals. And I'm like, fuck, you don't even need the approvals. But whatever. So the law says there's no such thing as therefore deriving to the conclusion. There shouldn't be a space of discussion, and that the term is why. I actually tried researching what it meant in the construction of, well, I tried researching what the time frame of therefore is, and because they say, and therefore the person is to be sentenced. It's the curb. So, and it's in the law. It says a criminal act with the people, injury happens. No, criminal act with the people, therefore injury happens. Yeah. The U.S. Code says it. The law says the reason it's there is because of the breaks in the fashions of sentences, and the criminal tries using those breaks. But it's used in common law. So I wanted to know like how it was used or whatnot, so I researched it. Yeah, it says if you use it, you've committed a crime on the people or something. And the law says if the people continually use it to derive the theory and category, it means they tried stealing the suit, separating the civil, and then telling the judge come to the conclusion the person's a criminal at every other part of the civil case. So yeah, so I was like, what would it mean in common? Excuse me. And in common, it means it's therefore, right? So anyways, the administrative appeals, they use it as the showing of a win because of the person claiming the win and trying to separate the win from everything else. Punishable by the death penalty if disputed. The person that disputes the administrative with it gets put up in court with charges